Hi, I'm Kaylee and welcome to the Art is Fun channel where art it is fun. Today we're going to be doing an Easter centerpiece. A centerpiece that even the Easter Bunny will love. The materials and decorations are from the Dollar Tree. A few of the pieces are from an arts and crafts store, but I got them for 50% or more off or even on clearance. And some of the materials I'm using are left over from other projects. There is one thing I'm going to be changing up, and that's the base. I found this really cute plastic bowl, and it has little pink Easter eggs on it, and I love how that it's clear so you can really see the picket fence. It just adds to the theme. This is the original base that I do for most of my centerpieces, and I will put a link above. Go into the video and it'll have step-by-step instructions how to make one of these. Alright, so stick around. We're gonna get hopping, having fun, getting creative. First thing I want to show you is how I did the picket fence. I used tongue sticks and popsicle sticks. And I got the scissors and I just, whatever height I need it to be, and cut it. And once I've made sure that's the right height, I simply just copy, put it on the other. You can use a pencil to make the line. I just do this. I'm gonna do one more. I did 3 because I like how spread apart it is where you can see, and I used moss to look like grass in between the fence. I'm just gonna shoot off. Alright, so there's your 3. And to make sure that I need the width, you need to make it a little bit bigger than the foam, because the grass, the moss you're using for the grass will make it a little extra layer. So you got to make it a little bit bigger. It won't even hurt if you made it a little too big. If it's a little loose, that's okay, as long as it still fits into the container or the base. So I take the popsicle sticks. I measured how far I needed it real quick, and it's 12 inches. Oh, sorry, 12 centimeters. So it's actually, there we go. Take the glue stick, put a little dab where I want to put my first one, put the popsicle stick down, and make sure you get it straight, and straighten it up. Now is the time to straighten it up a little bit. And this is forgiving. If you get it slightly crooked, you can always straighten it up a little bit when you put the second one on. Really just eye it, because if it's a little bit off, it looks like a real picket fence, because after a while, picket fence gets weathered and it bends. Put the other one on. And there it is. And you just gotta let it dry. And then after it dries, I take this cream colored paint that I have and paint it the cream color as the base coat. And then I take the white paint and I just dab my brush in it, and I kind of dry brush it here and there, not solid, just here and there to make it look weathered. It's really cool, as you can see in the color here. And this is the moss that I used. As you see, it's got a backing. It's a moss sheet. And I cut it into little strips. And this was left over from another project. That's why it's the shape. The sheet's actually a sheet. And I just use floor pins to hold the moss in, and I put the floor pins wherever I knew there was going to be a picket fence so you wouldn't see the floor pins through. And I didn't have to glue it on there because it was nice and snug and it just holds right on. So the next thing we're going to move on to, I'm really excited about this one, is the top. I have an Easter bunny, and I love the basket that says Happy Easter on it, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to attach it together? And I used a little wire, attached it there, there, and there, and it's really stable. And this is really light. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the basket on first, and I'm just going to attach it on the outside. Same thing with the bunny. After I get the basket attached on that side, attach it just on this side. And then I'll have room in the middle, so when I slide it down the pole and have it exactly where I want it, I just use the wire and just attach it to the pole. And if I need to, I'll put a little glue just for extra, but I probably won't need to because this is nice and light. So we'll do this first. Okay, so you take your floral wire, I'm going to move this out of the way for a second, and you attach it to exactly to the back, and only on this side. And don't worry about the wire, it's not going to show once you get it on there. Take it just a small piece and just twist it really good on there. And then get wire cutters and just cut it. And then tuck it in there to be hidden. Right here. Attach it again. And you can do this many times as you think. If you think you need one in the center as well, go ahead. Especially if you're going to be putting it in your car and taking it somewhere, to a party somewhere, transporting it, or is even an Easter gift for someone, like an Easter Sunday dinner get together, family get together. So that's on really good. Let's see, I love that part. Same with the bunny. Attach him. I'm gonna attach him in probably 2 places up here, and then 1 down here. So get the wire cutters. Get some of this floral wire and cut a piece off. And let's see, don't want to attach here because that's where the pole's going to be, the dowel. I'm going to attach right here first. This one's going to be a little challenge because it is odd shaped. Sorry, bunny, I didn't mean to call you odd. That's good. I might go up just a little bit so I can attach the ears up here. I think that's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to attach the jaw right here close as I can, tight, and make sure that I got it straight, front and back. Let's see. There we go. I like it like that. Oh, that's so cool. I'll attach it first right here, and that'll be nice and tight. Now I might give it a little dab of glue afterwards, just for extra. Cut that and tuck it in. There we go. It might slide down. Now I'm gonna attach, and I want it just a little bit like that. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see, I'm going to attach it on the very top here, so the pole can no longer slide down, so it can no longer slide down the pole. Excuse me. Sometimes I talk like Yoda. Okay. And then another piece. That one fell. Ran away. Didn't want to be used. Let's see. Gonna attach it one right there. You just keep doing this until you feel it's nice and firm and tight, and then like I said, I'm going to put a couple drops of glue just to hold it on. I'm loving that. You just turn it and make sure you have it the angle you want it before you add the glue. Let's see. Yes, I think that's good. There we go. I like it like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Okay. Messy. Put it up. Feel where the top of the pole is. Just up there. Yeah, I like it like that right there. And I'm going to add just a little hot glue. I'll hold it right there for me. And then afterwards, I'm going to put some clear Gorilla Glue on there to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. I like that. And make sure you can see that. Isn't that cool? See, both sides. And now I'm going to do the dowel. I'm going to put a little decorative ribbon on it. Let's see. Cut. Let it glue. Put it on here. Careful not to burn your fingers. And once it sets up, then we'll start wrapping. Got glue webs everywhere. Alright. Start wrapping. I love doing this because to me it adds an extra texture and it just makes it look really delicate. There we go. So we get down here. There we go. Now where that's going to be. Add some glue. And wrap it. And again, be careful, don't burn yourself. There we go. So let's go ahead and do some of the other decorations. Let's see. Now I've got this really cool Easter lights, and it's shaped like little eggs, and it's really cute. I think I'll add that on here, but there's nowhere to hide the power pack over here because this is clear like I usually do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and attach it like this, and where you can still reach in there and turn it on and off, and then fill it the base part in with the floral and all the other little decorations. So I'm going to take some wire. And I'm going to put it around this and tie it. Just, I'm going to do this side. And you just remember which side you put it on. It should be really easy because it'll be real close to the edge where you can see. And the reason why I did it to be like that, let me see, I'm gonna make it a little higher. Move this part. Don't give me no trouble. There we go. Just keep twisting it around and it'll be nice and secure. And what I did was I put the wire on the top part because I'm going to be wrapping it up around the pole here, the dial. That'd be really cool. Maybe around the fence. I don't know, that'll be a cool idea too. So what you do is you take a floor pin to hold the wire down. Let's see, and I'm going to put it close as possible to the dowel to keep it out of the way. of the decorations that you're going to be putting in the floral too, so that it'll stay out of the way. You can also use to help hold this, keep this from going side from side. Just simply don't stab it all the way down, see? And it makes it nice and sturdy and holds it still for you. There you go. Now this might be cute just hanging around the fence like that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the wire and I'm gonna put it along the fence here and hold it. I wish I could, and let's see. I'll put the floor pin down in the corner holding the wire carefully. You don't want to stab through the wire. And now I'm just gonna, this is like really easy to shape, and I'm just gonna do it like this and shape it around and bend it and have a little fun with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. We might come around a couple of times. I think that's really cool. Let's see. And if it's giving you a hard time not staying still, you could always put another pin in it. Oh, this is too cute. Wow, this look is so cool. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is put a pin, and it'll be right close to the edge of the border here. Stab it that way, not down, to kind of hold it in place. You don't have to put it all the way down, but it's just to hold it in place. And then I'm gonna finish taking it up the wire dowel. Finish taking it up the dowel, just like so. Need this one right here. There we go. And if you get up top and you still have too much, you can just come right back down. More. It'll be beautiful. Take it all off. Probably gonna regret this. I'm going to use this wire here. Hold it. And then I'm just going to work it. Going back down. And I'm going to try to get it where it looks like it's going. Oh, that's so cute. There we go. It needed that. You need the lights on the other side. Come back around here. There was one that needed another light, and it was this one. And I'm just going to put another floor pin. Oh, you know what? You can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to put a floor pin right here and just stick it down right there. There it is. Now we're going to start putting the decorations in. I like to start with the tallest. So right here. Just makes it look like it just explodes. I'm only going to put a few because I've got a lot of other decorations I want to add. When you're putting these in, you got to be careful not to stab the little wire that goes across right there. Just try to be aware. Oh, I like this. this one needs right there. All right, got that in. Let's start with the floral. Before we start doing the rest of it, I want to show you real quick some of the little decorations I've done. Let's just sit this over here real quick. These are from another project I did, the spring centerpiece, and it was wind chimes, and I just used some of the pieces off the wind chimes, and this was what was left over. And then what I did was I took the butterfly and I glued it on to this neat little decorative stick. And same thing with the flowers. The flowers were like this, and I took a little gem that was on it and I glue it down. Actually, what I do with this one is I put it down like this because I don't want the glue to get to me, like so, and then I just put the stick down on it. And afterwards, these bend. And I really love these little decorative sticks. So you can bend it either way you want the butterfly to go when you put it in. If you want it to look like it's taking off, going up. So that's going to be really fun to see how that works out. And here's another butterfly. I just put some glue on it. And just sit there and get the glue nice and covered on it. Let it stick. Dry. Okay, the eggs, what I did with them, let's see. I just put the skewer sticks on them. I left one here. You can see where there's like a little hole from the factory. And what I did was, I had these really cool butterflies I found that I'm going to be gluing on the floral. Just randomly putting them in. They're decorative picks. I guess that's what they're called. Decorative picks from the Dollar Tree. And I took the butterfly off. Like six, I want to brand to put it. And I turned around and saved the skewer and put it in the egg. And I stub it in. And there you have it. So you can put your eggs in. And I just set them right there. And to make it a little fun, I picked up some of these glitter eggs. There was 12 in a package, so I only used half. But I thought that would give it a little fun color. And then these guys I found. It's fabric treat bags. And I thought they're really, really cool. And I thought, how neat would that be to be put in here? Of course, it should have treats in it. It came with the little ties. And what I did was, I took it and got some tissue. Move all this out of the way real quick. Make room. My little fun butterflies. Oh, and I want to say, the paper that came with this decorative pick, this is what I do. I save these little pieces. It's nice and glossy, and it might could be used for something, so I save these and just dispose of the plastic. Okay, this is what it looks like when you get it, and it comes with the twine, and this is separate. I bought this separate, and I cut it down. And what I do is I take some plain tissue paper, and how I do it is I tear a piece off like this, and then I take the rest of it and gently ball it up. And what I try to do is give it almost a triangle. I make the bottom flat and kind of give it a triangle shape, and then I just wrap it up like so, like that. Oh, I noticed one thing I noticed too is the ears on the bunny. I like it a little more exaggerated, so while it's in this form, I cut it down to a sharper V shape for the ears, all the way down to here. And it doesn't have to be perfect shaped either, but I really love it. And there's a big old tag in here. I'll cut that, get that out of the way. And see, now you got bigger ears, bigger, bigger, bigger. Now you put your tissue inside. And this is no easy task, but it's worth it if you make it like that, where you to the bottom flat and make it big and puffy. And just triangle. Now you take them, and I do the ears like this and gather it. Take your tie here that came with it, and I wrap it around twice because I like that look, and I tie it on the side instead of the front. And gently, you don't want to make it too tight, you want it to be a little bit giving. Just a little bit. So get it open before I tie a knot. There we go. Tie it one more time. Knot. Gently. Like I said, you don't want to strangle his little ears. And then you just simply play with it until you get the ears like you like to have it, sticking out like so. And like I said, I love that on the side. And I shorten these. They don't have to be even. And then for the bottom part, when I add the stick, I take the scissors and I pull it back out and I cut a little hole. And then I take the scissors and you carefully do this. You stick it in because you don't want to get your hand, and I cut the tissue paper up. So there's like a little hole in the tissue paper there. This looks a little violent. And then I take it and I kind of stick it in there to make sure it's in there good. And then I fill that little hole with glue. Put the stick in. Make sure it's in the glue there. Gonna need another glue stick. Maybe not quite yet. And then I put some more glue in there for the stick. And don't worry if it goes a little sideways, because when you put it in, that just adds to the character. Dear little cute bunny. And then I like the bottom kind of flat, so I put a little glue right there on the stick. Right there, just like that. And that'll help it hold it there. And then you just let that carefully rest. Yay! Put these guys over here. And that's simply that. And I got this from the Dollar Tree. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, the little buckets in the wedding section. And they had little chocolate covered gold eggs. I drilled a hole in the center of the bucket when I was drilling the hole in the plastic bowl. Like I said, you'll see that in the video how to make the base. And I just simply had, let's see, where did I have that little piece from? Leftover, I forgot what you call this.
Raffia.
Huh?
Raffia.
Straw. I can't say that. And I took it and cut it up, and then I just balled it up best as I could. Just balled it up, stuff it in there. And these came with this cute little ribbon, so I tied it in like little bows and glued the bottoms down. And if you notice, I made it tilt. It's because if you're putting it in, it'll be standing up. So it won't be like straight up, so, you know. And then I took some of the candy. And this is really fun. Like I said, if I had some extra candy, I could have filled those up too. Cut the sugar. And you just fill it up. Have to give some to the director. I'm going to give him 2. And I just simply put it until we use it like this, because these are not glued in. They'll just pour everywhere. So you got to remember that if you're transporting it, to take the candy out, and you can put it back in wherever you get to set up your table or whatever you're going to do. Okay, those I'm going to put in last, probably. We'll see. Is that everything? For now, it is. There is one more thing, but that's towards the end. Alright. let's get back to filling this with the flowers. I want to do the flowers first. There's a lot of these that came in just one package, and I don't think I'm going to use all of them. We'll just carefully play with it and place it around. Like I said, you got to watch out for that wire. Oh, that is so pretty. Excuse me, little bunny. I'm going to put you over here while you dry really well. Oh, that's so pretty. And you can bend it any way you want, see? So if you get it in, you don't like how it's bending, if it's bending too far out, you can bend it back in. It's real forgiving. Let's see, I'll put another one. Make sure I'm not getting the wire there. This is awfully tall. You know what? We're gonna be cutting some of these guys shorter. We don't mind a couple tall ones, but we need it to have some variation in there. And that's what we're gonna get. Oh yeah. Now I gotta do the back. And put just one tall one in the back. Short one. Here. Another short one. We might use them all. Oh, I think that looks good. Maybe we'll put one short one right there. All right. So we did use them all. All right. Get in there, sucker. We don't need you being tall. Okay. Now, the biggest flower really is the lily, but I only put a few in there because I want them to be special. So, we're gonna have to really figure this one out. I'm gonna make this officially let's see. I'll make this officially the front. So I got a nice little opening there. And I'm gonna put the lilies very carefully, and I'll turn around in just a second. I kept 3 together because I wanted to kind of spread it out a little bit. There you go. There's the front with the lilies. And we only got a couple of these guys. So I'm gonna put one here. Woo! Doesn't want to go down in there. This is gonna be tricky. Okay, if you get some floral that's really, really soft, the wire, and it doesn't want to go into the foam, it's very simple. You just get a stick that's the same size, about the same size, not any bigger than it, smaller. Stab it in, and then it should go right in there. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. We're gonna put a pink one way over here. I'm gonna have to do the same thing again with the stick. And where did it go? Oh, there it is. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah. Put it right there. And let's see. Oh, I love that. We're gonna put the darker one here. And let's see. You know what? We'll move this one. Put it right there. And put the darker one where this one was. So like, oh, like it all spread it out. There we go. It's beautiful. Let's see how this looks. See how it's coming out. And if you notice, there's room in the center. I did that on purpose because we're gonna have room for some of these guys and the buckets and the eggs. I made a couple of them taller. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the taller eggs, and I'm gonna be putting them in the center here. Carefully. Put this one here. Like this. And you want to kind of put them at an angle. Make sure it's not going in the wire. Oh, I like that. There we go. And I'm just going to randomly put these guys in here. Put one over here. And some of them will be just peeking through. We may not use all these guys. I don't know. We'll put a couple of our fun ones. I love the fun ones. I want him smaller, down closer. Oh, that is so cute. Check this out. They're like glitter eggs. Oh, I love it. It really yeah, it's awesome. Leave that one taller. Let's see, do we have, you know what, I think I want a tall one, and I want it to be blue. So we're gonna change it up, put it in the hole there, and make sure I'm not getting in the wire. Whoa, I was. There we go. And let's see, I'll put pink. I like that. Oh, I'm gonna make it short because I think that would be really, really cute. Use the bias. There. And this guy would go really good right here. Now, if you think you need a few more of these, try not to put colors close together. Now I think I'll put a short one right there. Like so. This one needs some eggs here, but you know what? Let's jump over. And see, I might not use all the four. I was going to use these, but I might not use these now. I'm not too sure. I might put this here just to offset the lilies. We'll see. That'll be towards the end there because we still got the buckets to go to. And here's these guys. And there's a big opening here, and that's just where I wanted it. So cute. And you can bend it a little bit if it comes out too much, and that's what I'm going to do, is bend it to where it's in the position I like it. Oh, that's so cute. It's adorable. Put one here. And I might just use 3 of these. Not quite sure yet how this is going to go. Get this in here gently and carefully. I don't want to mess up what I've already done. There we go. That's cute. See how you went sideways? And like I said, you can play with it afterwards. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put, I've got 4. But I think they're so big, I think I'm just going to put one more peeking through over here. And that's it. I think that's good there. Like I said, you can bend them a little bit and play with them to make them really stick out. There we go. Put that egg down further. Wow, that's beautiful. And you remember your lilies are the front. Nice. And he's a little too straight, so I'm going to bend him a little to make him a little off because you don't want him straight up. Same with this guy. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to keep him. I might do a small one. Okay, I love these guys, and I wanted them like just peeking through because they go with the Easter lights. So I'm going to make it shorter. Whoops. Need a wire cutter for this. And I'm just going to put it down there like so. Just put it down in the bottom there. Make this one a little bit taller. Let's see. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's cute. One there, and I'll put one over here. Let's see, make it short, really short. Oh, that's adorable. Bend it a little bit. Now we got these big butterflies. I'm not too sure about them now. I was gonna put in here, but I'm gonna try. There we go. See, they might take it. I don't know, they're see-through, so that's actually working. That's kind of cute. Just a little extra chairs. Let's see. Might not use another one, might be just one, and that's fun because it's in the back where the lilies aren't. So I think I'll just use one guy like that. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. And then we got all these fun butterflies, and we still got the buckets, but I think I'm gonna do the buckets last. And the butterfly, I wanted to kind of like situate, you know, put it on like a little branch there, so I'll put just a dab of glue. Glue stick. Dab of glue. And sit them on there. See if I can get them on there. Let them sit for a second. So it looks like he's on there. Burn myself. I don't know if that's gonna work. That's cute though. And if it's hanging down too much, you can always take a couple of the flowers and wrap that one around it, and the flowers will help hold it up. Ta-da! And I think I'll just do a couple of these. Yeah. Let's see. Do one up here. Oops. Tried to stick to everything. See if I can do this without burning myself again. Just hold it there for a second. Stay. Be one with the floral. Yeah. I think that's cute. I need one over here somewhere. Let's see. I'm sure. I really love this. Come on, right there on that stick. I think that'll work. Just kind of hidden, like it's hiding, just sitting there resting. Love the little pop-up color. Just gotta hold it there long enough for it to set up a little bit. I think that's it. That's beautiful. And now the bucket of goodies. I don't want that to fall over. You want to make sure though that you put these on the opposite end from each other because they are a little way down. Let's see. I'll put this one right here and kind of like in the flowers. Oh yeah, by the bunny. Ready for this? Look at that, it's so cute. And you can twist it around slightly so the bow will show. There we go. See? These guys. This one's a tiny one. We'll go around. And I think this one should go in here. We just gotta watch out for. Oh, that is adorable. And this one right here. And you can play with the flowers a little bit and fluff them up, or any that look like they're just tangled up. And you know what? This guy's coming back out. My little wind chime guys, I'll have to use them for another project. They're just beautiful. But we've already got enough going on here. We had some extra butterflies left over. You have some eggs. If you see a spot that's open that needs a little something, you just take the egg, make sure it's not the same color. Ooh, green. Cut it. Excuse me, Mr. Glue Gun. Are you ready for this? That was fun, and I hope it gives you some ideas to do a centerpiece of your own, maybe for Easter or the next holiday or any occasion. Also, if you do one, I would like to see it. You can go to my Facebook channel, Art is Fun, and post a photo there and just tell us a little bit about it. If you have any ideas for a centerpiece that you would like for me to do, I will take you up on that challenge. Just leave it a comment below. Remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see any more of these centerpieces. Bye.